Alright, what do I play this time? I don't really know what to play. Okay, this is an interesting level. Why is it called that? Yeah, no, I ain't playing that. Alright, hello everyone. Today we're going to be playing the Super Hotdog by AwesomeMe360. Now, this level is quite a phenomenon, I would say. As I'm recording this right now, the Super Hotdog is the easiest extreme demon in the game according to the all-rated extreme demons list. It sits really far down at 1000 something at the very bottom of the list, and I have quite a few things to say about it being the quote-unquote easiest extreme demon. Anyways, I'm gonna take a bite into the Super Hot... No, I'm not gonna say that. Anyways, I'm gonna go into the Super Hotdog and give you guys some tips and tricks on how to beat it. The beginning of the Super Hotdog is very strange, because some of these timings just feel generally luck-based, but once you get past this black orb right here that I'm jumping over, it shouldn't really be that hard to pass everything else. Maybe the timings are somewhat difficult, but I never had a problem with this beginning part past the first 3 clicks. And by the way, in case you're wondering, the route I'm doing is my suggested route. Now right here, this section is very click sync based, but there are still some awkward timings in this part, which I definitely recommend practicing because there's not really a drop section in this level besides the duel. But getting far in this level is very important just for sanity, because it is annoying to die at the beginning a lot. This swing copter part is pretty annoying, specifically this second click right here of it. The second click right here somewhat doesn't sync, so it's kind of strange to just play through, honestly. But besides that, it is pretty click sync focused. And this exit out of the swing copter is very awkward, but you get consistent with it. I never really died here besides holding too much. Keep going forth. This part is very click sync based, but there are some timings that feel really awkward, so I definitely recommend getting this mini UFO down as soon as possible, because this mini UFO is kind of a choke point. Same with this ship section right here, more specifically the exit of this blue portal. The exit of this blue portal is extremely awkward because it's a pretty tight gap, if I recall. Yeah, it's a pretty tight gap right there. So you kind of want to get used to that while you still can. This first click into this UFO right here is really awkward, but my suggestion is to click when you're right here between the 2 blocks, and that will allow you to pass this first click every time. Because that click is very awkward, especially since it's right out of a transition. And then right here, you just want to click all these orbs pretty late, or at least in the middle, but you want to click all the orbs pretty late. Now right here, these dash orbs, the third dash orb right here, you want to release early so you hit this last red pad. That way you can actually go to the drop. And right here, this is the drop, aka the duel. This is the bread and butter of the level, and it is very spammy. You have to click to the tempo of the song, not the tempo of the song. You have to click to basically every note in the song, and trust me, if you do not have spam capabilities, this part is pretty much undoable for you. I know that my friend Water was actually able to find a lot of skips for this. I don't know any of the skips, but since he was able to find quite a few skips, if you really want to, you can use those skips in this level, but yeah, this is very spammy. And this, like right here, it's so hard. And you can't just spam too. It's a controlled spam to the song, because if you just spam, you'll click too fast, but if you don't just spam, you'll not click too slow. It's a really weird mix. And right here, you don't even have to spam, because it wants you to go like bum 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 bum. But you could just hit the green orbs like this if you wanted to. And then the swing copter right after it, you only have to click like 4 times if you want, and then just not spam with the wave if you want. But yeah, the ending of this part is much less spammy if you just do all the skips. And then you want to do a micro click on this dash orb as soon as you exit the UFO, and then do a click to the end. And that was the Super Hotdog. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm going to leave my opinions for this level at the very end, which I suggest you watch if you think that this is the easiest extreme demon. I'm going to put that in the title, but I don't believe that. Anyways, onto if I recommend it or not. The Super Hotdog I would only recommend if you are able to beat it and it is not a hardest. I would definitely not recommend this as your first extreme demon or as a hardest, because this level is just way too weird. It's way too niche. You're never going to need to do something like this in a normal level, so that's why I would not recommend it as a hardest. And I'd also only recommend it if you can beat it. If you can't spam, or if you find difficulty spamming, this is definitely not the way to go for practicing that or trying to beat a spam level. Anyways, that's all I have to say about the Super Hotdog. Let's go! Alright, that was the Super Hotdog by Asami360. This is the second Asami360 level that I've beaten, right next to Zoom, and I think that Zoom is much better than this level, both in terms of quality and gameplay. This level just didn't have that strong kick to it like I think Zoom had. Zoom felt more inspired and felt more independent than this level did, which I'm not just shitting on this level. I do like this level, but I just think Zoom was much better. Anyways, that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about its ranking as the easiest extreme demon in the game. I completely disagree with that notion. I do not think the Super Hotdog is the easiest extreme in the game. Do I think it's one of the easiest extreme demons in the game? Yes. I think it's at least bottom 50 extreme demons. But when it comes down to it, I do not think that this level should be placed at the very bottom of the all-rated extremes demon list, because levels like Sig Sig V and Red World exist. Those are very easy extreme demons, and even in my opinion, I think Forbidden Isle is easier than both of those, and Forbidden Isle for me was really overrated when I was playing it, and I think that this level is harder than Forbidden Isle. This level isn't truly that hard, but to put it at the easiest extreme demon in the game, I think is total nonsense, especially because there's some players who physically can't even play this level. And I know that's a really weird thing to argue for, because it doesn't really matter if they can't play the level. The people who can play the level can play this level. But when it comes down to it, being able to spam like you need to in this level is a skill in itself that is, sure, easily developed, but not everyone can do. That's why I also think that some spam levels on the all-rated extreme demon list are also very underrated, but my point still stands that I think the Super Hotdog is underrated, but it's still a very easy extreme demon. To put it at the bottom as the easiest extreme demon though is delusional in my opinion, and that should not be the case. Alright, anyways, getting off of that rant, I enjoyed the Super Hotdog. It was a really fun experience, but like I said, it wasn't as fun as Zoom. So in terms of enjoyment, I gave it a 7 out of 10. This level's very balanced, and the duel at the end feels as hard as it should be just for a climax to the level. And the beginning of the level, though annoying at times, was really consistent, so I didn't really have anything to say about it. In terms of decoration, I gave it a 6 out of 10. I like Asami360 style, but this level didn't really expand on it too much. It just felt like Zoom, but a bit worse. That's all I gotta say about that. But yeah, that was the Super Hotdog. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you to all my channel members and subscribers. Besides that, that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.